Scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back today with a new sketch to the max layout. So this one I was supposed to get up last Friday, but yeah, that just didn't happen for me. So happy Monday, and I hope that you enjoy this layout. So today is the last day that we will be doing this series with Christy and Lisa. Their series is called Twisted Sketches, and I think that's what it's called. And today we're going to be doing the twisted sketch part. So last week we stuck closely to the sketch, and this week we're kind of taking it and using it in a different way. We're twisting it, we're using the sketch to the max, however you want to say it. So here you can see I have 3 photos, and that third photo that's down on the bottom was pretty much the same as the second photo, and so I decided to use my my vellum sheet from the Pick Me Up collection, and one of the phrases said best of times. So I decided just to glue that on top of that photo, and I really liked the way that that looked. So now here I am going to start putting different layers behind the photos. So here I'm thinking, and this is actually how it's going to stay, I want to do a row, like a bunch of rows of pattern papers behind the best of times photo, and then I want to do some vertical strips underneath the 2 photos that are going to be at the top. So I'm just going to spend some time cutting up some of these papers and using up some scraps. I have used this collection to pieces, and it has been so much fun. And honestly, I kind of want to go and buy more because I just love this collection so much. So this is the Paige Evans Pick Me Up collection, her most recent collection, and I did get this, let's see, this was my February Secret Not Secret kit. So here I'm just cutting up a bunch of scrap pieces of paper, and then I'm going to glue them all down. And I'm not going to make you watch all of that because it does kind of take forever for me to get it placed right and how I want it. So I'll be back in a bit and you'll see it all glued down. Okay, so now here you can see I'm just adding the finishing pieces, and I'm gonna try to add this little vine piece, but it's not gonna work out. And then my computer or my webcam decided to stop working and shut itself off. So you're going to see here that I have added some mixed media and a doily to the background. I apologize that you couldn't see my process doing that, but I did use Shimmer's Vibes in Snow Way Man and Shimmer's Colorings in Heidi Ho Blue, and I just mixed those together and did the packaging technique and added a little bit of water, and then I decided to put a doily on top of that. So now here I am going to pull out some Spiegelmom Scraps sequins, and I am going to use Springtime Bliss, All American, and Belle's Ball. I think all 3 of these are new mixes that just came out in May. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong about that though. But so here I decide that I want to do a little shaker pocket, and so I pulled out a vellum bag that I had in my stash, and actually I think I got those from, or this one from Spiegelmom Scraps. So I'm just adding some of each mix to the bottom of that little bag, and at first I was thinking I was going to do it with just a little teeny tiny amount peeking out of the bottom, and then I decide, no, you know what, I'm gonna do a bigger amount so that you can actually see the sequins. And I really like how this turns out. So I glue down this little tag, and that says story time, and then I'm gonna glue some sequins around the tag, and then I'm gonna staple and glue that flap down. And I'm gonna do some journaling above this little area on the doily, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of journaling on that journal card as well. So here you can see I'm using my tiny attacher to staple the bag shut, and then I'm gonna glue that flap down, and I think that's gonna be it. Oh, I do end up using this little flower, and yeah, I think that's it. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you head on over to the other ladies' channels to check out the layout that they made and how they decided to twist up the sketch this week. This is the last time that we will be playing along. Tracy and I are actually going to take a break for a little bit just because my life has been so crazy. So we might be back in a couple months, but until then, I will see you next time. Bye.